Okay, so this is it. All the groundworks has been done by me and my awesome co-labourer,
Assistant Linda.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's all been done. We are now ready to put the sand down and put the blocks on top. And so that's where we're at here. Just thought I'd say we're kind of ready to jump off the edge really and go for it now. So
it's all whacked down, all MOT levelled.
Yeah, everything that we've done in the past, all the groundwork underneath and everything is up to this level. So now this is it really. So all we've got to do is try and keep the sand reasonably moist. Yeah, it's not scorching, but it'll be fine.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so we're off and running. Sand we've put up to the garage and we're raising it higher, just throwing it on there, not yet compacted it.
About halfway up the brick, isn't it? The edge brick.
Yeah, I mean that's what we've read, or that's what I've seen on our video tutorial. So see how that goes. And I just wanted to show you here, got the sand all set and ready, and this has only taken us about half an hour to actually put out the sand, so it's quite a quick job, and it's so smooth after whacking through well, pea shingle and MOT, with the spade and stuff. There's no resistance at all. It's nice. But just going to show you here, we put a kind of a piece of block or anything like that to spread the weight
piece. Yeah.
Underneath.
Otherwise, your metal piece of the barrow just goes and digs a hole in the MOT.
So when we go, we're just going to kind of fill into here, and then when we get to here, of course, we shift the sand that way, and then we'll have a big chunk all the way down, and we reckon that will be a good start for us because we don't know yet how long that's going to take. We're first timers here, so we're giving you first timers a guide on roughly how long it takes. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on the clock and see how it goes. Okay, so it's taken us 45 minutes to move the 4 ton of sand, throwing it up there to any uneven amount of level, covering the area that we need, so up to about half a brick or whatever. And then we've removed the big mound, voila, here. So, that's myself and Linda just working together for 45 minutes. So get an idea of how size is, that size there is what we want to work with really. We can see if we can get that done in our working day.
Mm-hmm. So, and we're keeping as much of it covered to keep it wet.
Yeah, keeping it moist and stuff like that. So we'll don't want this to dry out. So we'll cover this. We'll obviously undo that. Now we'll start doing one part of the whacker, and then we'll bury our screed rails. I've got some screed rails there into the desired level, and we'll talk about that when we've got it set. Okay, so this is our method so far. Whether it's right or wrong, we'll be letting you know. So we've basically done our string line, as you can see here. I'll probably come in a bit nearer. All right. So string line all the way down, nice and taut. Okay, I think it's taut. Anyway, this here we've chosen to go for about 4 centimeters down. We haven't whacked anything down yet. Okay, we're just trying to get rid of excess sand or bring in some in because I don't know how much it'll be once it's compact. So anyway, so that's what we got so far. And then we've left this one in, removed the first rail, popped it over here, and done exactly the same thing. And now we're going to just once again, just basically like this, just kind of just grading out a little bit, getting an idea of how much sand to bring in. So I can see here some hollows.
There's quite a big hollow there.
I'll be making sure that we get that just roughly thrown in. Okay,
just shows
on down.
This bit is really quite important.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, this is not the finished level. We're just giving ourselves a little bit of a manoeuvre because when we remove the sand, sand can get quite heavy when you're pulling it. So
and whacking it down as well.
So for now, this is our method, and we'll let you know if it's a rubbish one as we go along.
Okay.
our method worked. Okay, I mean, we were looking at doing about 3 centimetres from the string line. That actually went down to between 5 and 6 centimetres down.
So after compacting,
Yeah,
a third of it went down.
so it's quite a lot. So that means we were left with more to bring in. So we brought some sand in, just threw it about, and used the tamper, the hand tamper, just to pack it down. But then the screed rails, this is hard as well to actually, you know, for us two here with these long rails here, to physically move the compacted sand out the way to get it down to the desired level, which is 5.5. That's our desired level. It's 5.5 centimetres or 55 mil below the string line. Physically, it's quite hard. So what I'm doing now is using a trowel, and I'm scooping out, because before what we were doing was just trying to wiggle it and move it, and it was quite hard. So I'm going to see how this works and let you know if this is any better. All right. Yeah. Other than that, we've got other options after this. So stay tuned. Okay. So as you can see here, the reason we're doing this rough screed, because we don't know when you're throwing it on how deep it is. You could have done it a couple of different ways, but this is working all right for us. This is a rough screed before we do the main one, and it's taken us about half an hour to kind of screed down here. And as you can see here, just started to build up quite a lot of sand here, so I've been throwing it out. There we go, getting just to help us really, get a level. We'll pull this out in a second. We'll finish that bit off. As you can see there, it's obviously quite high. We'll pull that back out, throw out the sand, pull out the screed rails, and give it one whack down, and then we'll start bedding in the screed rails properly. Okay, so we've just done our first rough screed across. Pull out the rails now. But yeah, have a look. That's what we're roughly looking at the moment. So that sort of section is quite a big area, and of course you've got to lay the blocks there as well. So we're probably not going to be able to lay too many blocks, but we've got to whack it down and then screed it. So
Yes.
yeah, we've got a bit of work on our hands, to be fair.
Okay.
Probably too late in the day. It's a big area there. Now it needs to be screeded or whacked.
Whack
And
down.
the rails inserted at the right height
Yeah.
and screeded. So, I mean, we started around about 1 o'clock. I'm probably aiming to go on to about 6 o'clock. It's not quite 3 o'clock, but I've got a feeling that for first timers, that area there is a big area, and I mean, we're going to cover it tonight anyway, so it's no real big deal. But and of course it'll be dark. I mean, it'll be cold, so moisture won't be evaporating. We'll put a tarpaulin on it, but pretty much, if you wanted to move on the same day, that's a big area, but it's a good sized area, so it's manageable.
Okay.
Okay, well here we are from the first video I did this morning, where myself and Linda were moving the sand around to this point in time. It's taken me just over 6 hours to set in place this area here. This is all flat. This is all ready for the blocks coming to start here. Obviously, once it's all screeded in, those hollows there where the rails have been, they will be infilled or backfilled, so that'll be absolutely fine. And so yeah, what I've done here, I've set the screed rails into the sand. I haven't got a tape measure to hand, but I measured it, so it was the blocks are 6 centimetres or 60 mil, and you want to actually have the profile or 5 millimetres above the finished block. So when you whack it down for the final time at the end with the blocks on top, it goes down, it beds in about 5 mil. So 55 mil. So that's where the screed bar is, there and there. I don't actually need these lines in when I'm screeding. So here we go. Just a therapeutic. Make sure all the sand is gone. You might want to come near it, Linda, for the moment.
Okay.
Okay, so that's not actually finished yet. You can see here there'll be a build-up of sand. So that's got to go. See. Right. So yeah, it's working well. There was something else I wanted to say, but yeah, I really thought this would be quicker, and it will be quicker the very next time I do it. The first time I've done it, and I've been working on my own out here, as you can see. Now I have to pick up the sand behind here and remove it bit by bit by bit by bit by bit, etc. So it does take a long time when you're on your Todd doing it. I want to get this this screed bar down here for the final time, bring it all down so it's set and ready. Didn't really realise that it would be this late. It's like 7:15 now. I'll ideally finish this within the hour or so, but of course, you know, I'm not ready to work on it. And overnight, lots of fun things can come out here and dance on that lovely sand bed. So not ideal, but yeah, you live and you learn. But we'll have a look tomorrow, see if any funny kids have been writing their name in it or something like that, you know, or big poo from a fox or something like that. So we'll see. All right. Okay, so I'm part way through screeding here. You can see the two rails in. So I'll be screeding back down here and back to the edge here, and toes. And then I'll take this bar here, transfer it to near the edge there, and then screed all the way down. I believe I've just got enough sand. Just about. Every bit's going to help. So that's it. That's where we're up to today. It's not taking too long, about another hour and a half, and it should all be screeded. So here we are. So it's basically 9 o'clock in the morning. The sand is all screeded. Oh yes, it is. On this section. We covered it up last night. Thank goodness there's no fox issues or anything like that, you know. So it's nice and moist. We're ready to go, baby. Okay, so pretty much screeding back here, as you can see. A lot of sand build up there behind the screeding bar. Just obviously we get the get it removed and then carry on again. And I'm very happy to say I've got a little bit of help here from one and only Linda.
Yep.
Nice stuff there. Has just got a nice builder's bum and all. Hey! So we've moved all the blocks over there, managed to screed the sand across there, still got the iron bars in there for the rails just for the moment, but moving along here, and yeah, it's going to take a little bit. It's quite a big area there, but it's just all doable. Just keeping these at right angles. Don't want it to start spraying out. Thinking, oh, I'm nearly done, and suddenly I don't want to complicate it. So hopefully we've got enough blocks out here, so we'll see what happens.